What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Detroit Red Wings, and we're picking up kind of where we left off. You notice the season has started. Well, I did try to record this yesterday. The game was being really weird and glitchy and like very slow. Like I'm moving around the menu now. It was extremely slow yesterday. I really don't know what was going on with it. So I just decided to kind of quit and do a few things to try to troubleshoot why it was going so slow. But today it looks fine. Anyway, the only things you guys really missed is we did sign someone for some depth. We've had a bunch of injuries to start off, as you can see. Vanek de Kaiser injured. And Daly back in, not fully healed, even though I have the settings set to fully healed. It told me he was healed, and I put him in there, and he's still injured. So yeah, you can tell, the game was being real weird yesterday. And very slow and like glitchy. When I tried to send down a guy we had to pull up from the AHL for depth, it actually, it showed one guy selected, and then when I made the thing, it just said Madison Bowie has been claimed on waivers. Now, obviously, I didn't select him to send down. I was using him. I tried to select someone else, but somehow Madison Bowie was selected, even though the game literally showed that someone else was selected. I should have actually just kept that footage at least, so I'd have some proof. No, you guys don't think I'm sounding like crazy, but it happened, man. Like it was just really weird, and that's probably the reason so here he is on the Flames. They're the ones who claimed him. I can't really get him back. He has a bit of value. I mean, he's not really going to grow to a top 4. He'll be at like a top 6. It's not the biggest loss in the world. It's still just annoying because I didn't want to give him up. I was using him and trying to get him better, turn him into a top 6 guy. But yeah, so that's like a little catch-up thing about what happened and why there is like no video yesterday. Just this game was just playing against me. I don't know what's been up with this thing lately. At least it works now. So I'm going to hope that there's nothing else crazy like that and that today is just a better day for NHL. So you guys see the lines now. Well, you see what the lines are right now. Should be Vanek in here. Should be Bertuzzi down here. Hendricks scratched for depth. The rest of it's pretty accurate. I got keeping Zadina in the AHL. I want him to try to have like a really good year down there. As best I can. We'll see if we're able to make that happen. Should I move Delarose back on that first line so instead of Svetch? Who knows? But yeah, we even have an injury down here. There's a few injuries. Oh, wait, no. Because the whole thing... Give me a sec, I actually need to fix that. Oh, screw it. Alright. Yeah, anyway. So... yeah, I hope that made a little bit of sense. Anyway, make your predictions now, I guess. Even though I announced that in not the last video, the video I was gonna do. Make your predictions now. You guys see the lines. You guys know who else is in the league. So make those predictions for the point scoring and stuff like that. And we're gonna continue here and sim away. I really hope the BS is done with my NHL 19 at this point. I've suffered enough, don't you think? 1 week of not being able to play this game. I'd say that's enough suffering. Anyway, yeah, I stopped the sim here. Let's get up to that first little spot. I have pretty much everyone almost fully scouted. So let's get up there. We're trying to tank anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. Now it's telling me he's fully healed. I literally have it set to fully healed. I double checked that because it was weirding me out yesterday. And I'd still have it set to fully healed, but for some reason it told me Trevor Daly came back and he wasn't fully healed. So settings are fun. Sometimes I don't listen. Anyway, the tank is on here. All right, is he going to be... Yeah, it does say he recovered, so maybe that's right this time. You never know. All right. And yeah, I've just been kind of stuffing in my depth, guys. Again, we're not, this is going to be a tank year. We might as well not fight it and not worry about trying to optimize the lines every time we have an injury. We'll just stuff in the depth player wherever the hell that happens. Shouldn't be the biggest of deals. A bit weaker draft class. Well, we have a really good chance to get a top pick here. Kuffner, I don't even think he was out. Nope. Yeah, we had a few injuries here, which is weird because I do have the sliders set to 20. Anyway, we're continuing to lose here. Only 1 win so far on the season, but we got de Kaiser back now. That means we're going to start winning for sure. And we got our first line back. Yeah, it was Sulak that I freaking called up, and I meant to send him back down instead of Bowie. Oh, that I mean, the game literally showed I had him clicked on it. Now it was going slow. Ooh, that's interesting, but I want to keep my picks. We have 12 already, and 2 in the first, 3 in the second, so we're kind of good. Unless I wanted to like move up for a higher pick here. Anyway, but yeah, you guys know how, you do roster changes. You click down fast to the guy, you select him, and then you just confirm because you see you haven't selected real quick. That's exactly what I did. And for some reason, when I did that, I have the image burned into my head because it weirded me the hell out. It still showed on the screen that I had Sulak selected, but the icon, your selection icon, was down on Bowie. But it didn't have him selected. It just had the little bar around him, like you were going to select him but hadn't actually clicked X on him or whatever, to multi-move someone down or just A on him to move him down. And I was using X and then confirmed with A. So somehow the game was like lagging the crap out of itself, and it showed him selected, but apparently somehow Bowie was selected and it sent him down. So that's fun. Anyway, we're 5-17-2. We won a couple games here. Mantha leading the team in points with 18 right now. And like I said, it's not the biggest of deals. Of course, I would have liked him. It's a bit of trade value at least, and he could become a solid top 6. That's the only reason I'm kind of. Oh my god. You want the opposite of this in the future, just FYI. But this is hilarious. Power play's bad. Penalty kill's bad. It's all good. We're a bad team. All right. I shouldn't even check that. I should just really pay attention to personal point scoring. Larkin with 15 points. Mantha with 18. Bertuzzi with 13. Vanek 11 in 19 games. Not horrible. Yeah, not a big scoring team. We're not a good team. It's just not going to happen. How are the goaltenders? Oh, good. Really good. Yeah. All right. Let's continue. I'm just going to go all the way up to the trade deadline in this video because, well, I have plenty of time to. And, let's keep an eye on some of those progress reports. We do have quite a few young talents here. There we go. So, good. That elite goalie's growing. He started, 46 or 47? He's now but he is already 19. Yikes. That is unfortunate. I was hoping he'd turn 19 like off season or something, or way later. Yeah, this guy might not be it, but we're still going to hold on to him. The Zykov guy, grown 2 overall so far. It's good. We're going to need a nice sniper. And I like that low elite growing. Other than that, not a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, let me sort by potentials here just so we can see them all in one place. Yeah, Zadina hasn't grown yet. I still have faith. He's doing really good. So I'm going to keep him there, doing really good. Yeah, Veleno hasn't grown either, though. Where's he playing? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't, like, leaving him out or anything. I'm pretty sure I wasn't. All right. So there we go. That's our growth so far. All right, and let's continue here, get another month done. Keep an eye mostly just on the personal stats as well as progress reports. That's kind of the biggest thing here. We might make some kind of trade at the deadline, but I really think most of our, we can't really gain any more picks for this year. We could look into the future, see if we have any value that we can, package for a future first that may turn out to be something real good, like from a contending team who we may think will fall off. Oh, wow. Backing up truck somewhere. I wonder if you can hear that beeping. Anyway, let's check out the draft class here. Yeah. Jack Hughes. Yeah, nothing quite out of the ordinary. How about low elites? Do we have any guaranteed yet? No. One close. And he's a right-handed defenseman. That's kind of good. Oh, the funk. Hell yeah. All right, so keep an eye on all those. Oh yeah, I actually need to show you guys the scouting team I assembled once again. I'll show you that at the end of this month here. I did that in the last one. I put in work. I put in some work, man, off screen. We had to start off, all our scouts were either C or lower, which is bad. Usually you'll have some Bs, sometimes even an A. We literally had like Cs, C minuses, Ds, and D minuses. It was, yeah, it was all bad. Look at this tank, man. Got a couple nice losses in there, 4 goals, 4, and 3 goals, 4 losses, but then we answer back getting shut out and 1 goal game losses a couple times. But hey, it's okay. We'll get there. Okay, so Sutter. Very interesting. Ah, that's not actually that bad for De La Rose on a 4th. What's Sutter like? Hold on. I don't know if I don't, like, basically, I need to know his age and stuff. 29. It feels like 26 or something. I might consider it. But no. 29, bit too old for this. I was thinking, like, you know, veteran presence down the road in the bottom 6. But his down the road will be, like, right at the time when we're getting good. We'll only have, like, a year or 2 to use him. So it's not incredibly worth it. Anthony Mantha still leading the team in points. We are probably bottom of the NHL. Yeah, we are dead last in the NHL. So that means we won't win the lottery, which is fine. Even though we did that with Ottawa. We were dead last and we won the lottery, which is extremely rare. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm looking at this. It's all good to be bad. Just pay attention to the personal stats here. And that's what we're going to do. Mantha, Larkin, and Vanek. Yeah, you know, not horrible production. You know what? I kind of like what their production is. It's not going to be great. They're all on pace for 50, maybe 60 points. But obviously it's not going to be great. They're not a great, I mean, look at that. You know, they'd be a great, not a great second line, but they'd be a decent second line. But first line, yeah. Not a whole lot, jeez. Oops. And goalies are still utter garbage, yeah. Very garbage. That's okay, though. So no stat growth, obviously, for Jimmy Howard. Which, again, not a big deal. We still have him. We could still even trade him. Package him together with something else for maybe a better pick. Or do, like, something for next year. I think Howard, we could maybe get a first for next year from, like... Oh, my God, that locker room chemistry. From, like, a contending team who might be Ben. I really hope we don't get stuck in morale holes like we did in Ottawa. That was a bit annoying, but it's likely going to happen. I don't like the morale system that much in this game, but people in the past have told me not to turn it off, so I keep it on, but I really don't like how it works. Like, you know you're going to be a shit team. Like, at some point, you got to kind of accept it. So it's like, it makes your guys, like, worse. And, like, the fact that it carries over sometimes to the next year is what I don't like. Like, I'd be okay with it. Yeah, you're having a shit year. People are going to be, you know, hit by morale, get worse. But, like, when it carries over and sticks with people, that's what I don't like. Or, like, it'll actually give them statistical minuses because they're so bad throughout the year. Yeah, I think the morale system could be a little bit better, especially for young guys. I don't think young guys should be, like, super demoralized. If you got picked high in the draft, you should probably know you're coming into a bad team and know that it'll take a couple years of working and, you know, getting the roster together, you know, to get it better. If you're in a McDavid situation, that's a little different. At this point, McDavid entering the, you know, he spent 3 years there. The team should honestly be better. He's been to the playoffs once. You think it's all uphill. The team should be better. He's entering his big contract. Unfortunately, management there is utter garbage. That I understand. You know, that I would understand him being demoralized and stuff like that. But, like, guys, when they just come into the league and crap like that, you know, that's the one thing I don't like about the morale system this year. But it'll probably be the same next year, so either just turn it off or something. Alrighty, so Suzuki's going to be top 6. We already know that. Alright. Earl is now fully scouted. Unfortunately, no one else is being scouted, not being scouted. Okay. Let's get you scouted then. Oop. There you are. Oh yeah. I ended the month and I didn't show you the damn the scouts. I'll do that. I got carried away talking about morale. There we go. And yeah, we'll get this guy scouted as well. I'll hold off on that guy, I guess, for now. Yeah, he's around 3 other guys, so in the central scouting, I mean. There we go. Get him. All right. All right, let's finish this off, and I won't do anything else before I do that. Get out of here. No. Paul Byron, not as good in this game as he is kind of in real life. Oof. Big losses. I mean, we got beat by the new team, 6-1. They're a winning team. Oh, good. Wow. Yeah, someone actually asked to see their roster, and again, that's something I showed in the beginning of yesterday, but everything was moving so slow, and yeah, that's the problem when you have a crappy recording session and then like the game auto saves and you don't have any other save to go to. That's kind of where I'm at. Although the good news is I didn't have to like redo all this, because look at, like I said, we started with all C's and stuff. Yeah, look what I did. Nothing lower than a C now, and most of these weren't guys that I started with. A couple of them were, but most of them weren't. I actually had to get my own because they weren't optimized correctly. But yeah, we have a decent scouting team now. It's not incredible, but it's decent at least. Better than anything from C's to D minuses. Definitely. So that took some time. And yes, let's take a look at Seattle's roster, because they've got some, I don't know. I'm not going to say I agree with their record right now, but it's not really out of the question. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a sec. Like they made some, actually made another free agency signing as well. But yeah, Pavs now, Simmons, Gord, Lee, like it's not incredible, but you can kind of see where they're coming from. It's not too bad at all. And you know what? Let's actually take a look at their lines so you can actually see what they're lining up like. Because it's pretty interesting. All right, so yeah, Lee, Pavelski, Simmons, Gord. This is where they're kind of weird. Stevenson, I thought they had, yeah. Stort, Williams as well, Jenner, Beagle, Yarncroke, McGinn, Carlson, Melker, who still has 60 faceoffs and is still listed as a center, and Zach Aston Reese defensively, Martinez, Larson, Hickey, Moore, Mueller, Willett. Like, it's not great, but you can kind of see why they'd maybe be a decent team. Goaltenders, 282s. I mean, Jake Allen isn't doing incredible. Khudobin's doing better, and he's played, similar amount of games played. So, yeah, you can really kind of see how this team is doing what they're doing, even with not a great lineup. Stevenson's got 22 points as a 78 overall. That's actually not bad for what he is. I can get 40 points. But yeah. So that is your Seattle Snacks. And they're pretty decent. Yeah, Yanni Gord's always nice to pick up in your expansion modes. He's pretty much always available. And then, of course, custom roster, things being pushed forward. They did grab Pavs in free agency. And, yeah, I think let's keep going here. I was just trying to think if there's anything else that I took care of last episode that I didn't take care of this episode. Well, not last episode. The things that you guys didn't see and what I tried to record and eventually had to stop because the game was horrible. All right. Sim up to the deadline here. Let's get it going. This is a weird second episode. I agree. Usually, I'm not this panicky. Oh, let me just put the disclaimer in here. I usually know what the hell is going on. But when the game does some weird shit and it completely screws up 15 minutes of footage, essentially, of me, doing stuff and talking about stuff and taking care of stuff, that throws off my mojo a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was a tough day for trying to record. Okay, he wasn't actually out, but minor injuries. Adina pulls through it. And that's also the reason, there was no episode yesterday. Usually when I start off a new series, you get some daily episodes for at least a couple weeks. And then, oh yeah, there we go. Nice win right there. Yeah, we should still be the bottom team. Trevor Daly's not happy with his performance. Oh, Bailey. 5x5 deal. You want 2 seconds for him. 5x5 deal. You ain't going to be worth 2 seconds with his overall. I know how value works. Nice loss right there. 3 goals 4. That's what you want to see. Lose and get 3 goals 4. Get your rooks. Get your young guys producing. That's like the weird trades that make to me. Like they're trading me a pick from next year and want the Tampa's third from this year, which means Tampa's probably good. But then they still want a player in that. Like, I kind of understand it, but it's weird. No. I'll make my own trades, thanks. I already lost Bowie for free. I'm doing great so far. Oh, don't do this again, game. Don't you dare start doing your things. This better just be a long sim. Oh, I swear if you start doing your thing on me again, I'm not losing this. This is 20 minutes this time. Oh my god. Hey, all right, started up again. Didn't take that long. 3-goal loss and then a 3-goal regulation shootout win. Give me another 3-goal loss. All right, 2-goal loss, not bad, but you want those 3-goal losses. Yeah. All right, well, 16, 43, and 4. If that was, reversed, that would be a tremendous season. But as it stands now, it is a god-awful season. Whoa, like the worst possible season you could be having. Yikes, man. All right, you know what? I will actually check the team stats because I'm a little bit curious just to see what they are. Hey, we got that goals for up to 2 goals per game, and the goals against went down slightly. Power play went up a bit. Penalty kill still terrible. Doesn't really matter. Anthony Mantha up to an 84 now. Good for him. 41 points. Larkin with 40. Again, they should both be 50-point scores. Bertuzzi's actually doing better than Vanek on that second line a bit. Maybe I should put him back on the first, although it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. He did play on the first for a little bit this year. All right, and let's see. Yeah, defenseman all trash, no real score. We traded Mike. Oh, wait. Did you guys see that I traded Mike Green, actually? I can't remember, but if you didn't, I think that was in the first episode, though. I have a feeling. I feel like it was in the first episode because we did the whole Elvis signing. Yeah, Bernier actually did way better than Howard. But yeah, if you didn't, anyway, Tampa Bay offered me a trade for like a first and a third for Mike Green, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that. It's ridiculous. Sometimes Tampa could have rough first years. It's not, it doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen. But yeah, in this case, they're top of everything. So the picks aren't going to be that great that we got from them, but at the same time, it was still worth it for someone like Mike Green to get a first and a third back. So that's exactly what I did. I'm pretty sure that happened in the last episode and not my lost footage, but just in case. Anyway, so here we are at the deadline. Pieces that can be shipped off. I mean, Vanek could be. He's got 1 year left. Likely won't bring him back next year. He could be shipped off. And then we can kind of throw some guys in there if we want to. Have you grown? Okay, Zadina did kind of grow right there by the looks of it. He's actually listed as third line. I don't think I'll bring him up, though, just because I want him to keep killing it where he is. Yeah, again, I don't want him to. He's got 66 points in 63 games played. Yes, I could bring him up, but I'd rather give him this experience. I'll bring him up next year for sure, obviously, but I don't think there's a huge reason to this year. I really don't. Anyway. So, to trade. No one really on defense. Won't be able to get much for Kron. Oh, man. Rip. I hope it's morale. That's all I could say. If it's not morale, then we're effed, but let's see. If it's morale, then we could trade him. If not, we're effed. It shouldn't be natural decline. Okay, apparently it is. No, well, he's just super demoralized, but still, it's actually tanked his value completely, which is not good. So he's not an option to be traded. Is there any options to be traded? Kind of, but not really. I want to hold on to them. Yep, not really. So we do have the max amount of picks. I'm looking for maybe something I can move. I think I'll hold on to these dudes. Let me look at the lines a bit better and actually see like what I would maybe need, if anything. Or, I mean, could need to give up. Sometimes I could just see it better from here. Like, Cronwall, yeah, maybe you could give him up, but, like, it just... There's nothing really. I don't know, you know, it's just... Vanek, yeah, but, like, again, he's not going to have much value at 81. And what kind of pick could we get back? If I'm going to, like, you know, go for a next year pick, I want it to be something that can maybe have a chance to, like, gain a lot of value. And with Vanek, I just don't see that happening. You know, all our guys up here have value. Vanek... I mean, yes, we can get like maybe a third or a very, very late second back. Can't have it for this year. But is there any team that wants him? Well, Capitals want him. And you know what? Capitals sometimes have a tendency to fall off fast. Let's see. Oh, they don't have a second from next year. That is rough. Excuse me. They don't have a second from next year. Lightning usually don't fall off. Blues are a good one. Next year, though. That's... Ooh. You know what? God damn my throat. Something like this might be able to work. Vanek for this kind of second. That could probably work. Like, that's something we should maybe shoot for Vanek. And kind of no one else. Because Cronwall doesn't really have any value. Well, the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, actually, you know, he does have a little. He has, like, Vanek-like value. So we can maybe try for that. Just a couple seconds or something from next year. Or package them together and try to get one of the firsts. But that's a bit more of a... Well, it's not actually a risk at all. If I could get a... if I could package them together and maybe get a first, I think I would try that out. Is to maybe package that. And you guys can let me know what you think about that. And any other moves we should make, but we can't really do anything with Howard right now. He's just moraled way down. Okay, so let's check out some progress reports here. The deadline, you usually see some bigger jumps here when it comes to the progress reports at the trade deadline. So let's take a look and see. Well, Mantha did get some growth. Cholesky got a tiny bit. He's listed as a second liner now. He had a 41 point... Ooh. Oh, well, he has a 41-point year, sorry. Don't know why my brain was just like, season's over. Well, because it is for us. I mean, season is over for the Red Wings. In the system here. Yeah, Zadina. Yeah, he got a lot of natural growth to kind of just everywhere. Not like huge amounts, but at least he's growing. He should get another boost in the offseason. That's what we're hoping, at least. All right, most of this growth is some trash guys here. Let's look at our elites. Fair. Well, he did grow. It says 0, but he started at like 46, 47. He's now up to 51. Again, he's 19, so it's not great. Hopefully he gets another nice offseason jump, and he won't be on an incredible pace, but he'll still be growing. Zykov, again, only says 6, but we know that's bullcrap because he was a 66 to start off. Yeah, it does weird stuff like this sometimes. The things disappear. Veleno has a really nice overall. Yeah, I've got some minor kind of growth from a lot of people here. I was hoping to get Giovanni Smith some growth and try to turn him into a maybe future role player here because he's not bad defensively. He's not great defensively. So take it or leave it. Yeah, we could have gotten more growth, but we did get growth. Even though it says 0 in some places, we actually did get growth from these. It's just disappeared. Because that's what it does. Svechnikov started at like 73, 74. He's now up to 76. Again, he's 22, so like... He's not yeah, I don't think he's ever going to be anything incredible. But he could be something decent, maybe like a third-line utility scorer in the future. I don't think he's getting a second line, but I'd love to see him as like a third-line utility scorer. Get me to like 83, and I'll be happy. 83, 84, I'd be so happy with Evgeny Svechnikov at that overall. I don't know if it'll happen. 22 at 76 still, you know? Hopefully he gets a jump in the offseason. He's ready for NHL. We can start building him back up. We'll have to see about that. But yeah. How did you do? Good in the season? How about Elvis? Not as good, but decent. All right. And that kind of takes care of everything. You know what? Let's check contracts because in my brain, Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that? In my brain, I'm like, no, we don't have contracts coming up. In my mind, I'm like, wait a sec. Yes, we do. Samantha, we're obviously going to want to re-sign. That's a bit much. You know what? Give me a sec. I'm going to get my calculator. And also shut the goddamn window I had open so that truck stops fucking beeping. I wonder if they know that they can, like, park the moving truck there and then turn it off and not keep it in reverse. I'm not too sure. Some people don't know that, but when you're moving into place and you don't want to fucking be obnoxious, what you can do is take the truck out of reverse when you're actually, you know, like, been parked there for like 10 fucking minutes. You can take the truck out of reverse and maybe just put it into something else. That doesn't make a beeping sound. A lot of people don't know this, but it's actually a really cool life hack. So, you know, if you guys are ever moving somewhere, remember that life hack when you have a moving truck. All right, so on to Nasiu here. Let's offer him an extension as well. 2.6 something for 2 years. That's fine. Takes him up to his 26. 2.625 for a couple of years. I think I want Tyler Bertuzzi. As I recall, his defensive awareness isn't great. It's actually not too bad. It used to be really, really bad in these games, but I guess they made him better, which should be. 0.85. 2 mil flat for 1 year. Do I want to bump him up? Year by year. Yeah, he's more of a year by year. Well, at least for right now. 24 is at that bridge. Kind of at that bridge age. Ferk, not imperative that I sign him. Goalie-wise, Howard doesn't want to get signed, so that's why I wanted to trade him, but not going to be able to do much. Probably just let him go. He might, like, reset and get picked up in free agency, but, yeah, morale-wise, cannot do much with him. And that's pretty much it for everything. Look how many guys are all demoralized. None of these guys, well, actually, Svechnikov is, you know what, I don't have to sign him now, but I might as well. I might even get him to, he actually wants a real deal. So you know what, I'll hold off on that. It's going up a lot. I'm going to hold off on him. Some of those guys are going to want some weird deals. So that'll be some extensions that we do here. And, yeah, let me know about those possible trades. Well, yeah, maybe just the Vanek and Kronwall trades. And maybe what should we get in return for those? So yeah, alright guys, so let me know what you think about that. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough Cyn for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other Cynners out there. The links to both are in the description.